Hey, it's Bill with Raven Rocks Precision. So we got our start in really high quality, unique, obscure brass. A lot of stuff that's used in places like Africa. But over time, people asked us for the more common stuff too, so we started sourcing it. Today, we probably sell more components for 9mm than anything else. Now, we haven't abandoned all of the unique rifle brass and the things that are hard to find and come from all over the world, but what we do have now is options. And we have a lot of 9mm options, and these options are also at a great price. So we're going to talk about some of our best-selling 9mm bullets today, talk about some of the brass we can pair it with, and the thing to keep in mind is that the stock is constantly rotating. So if you see it today, it might be gone tomorrow, but that doesn't mean that something new and exciting also might be right around the corner. So we'll start with what's probably been the hottest selling, fastest selling 9mm bullet over the last couple of months, and that's this SIG 125 grain FMJ flat nose bullet. We sold about 750,000 of these over the Memorial Day weekend, so we appreciate all the orders. What's kind of unique about this bullet is that it's an actual FMJ bullet. This thing isn't plated. This is a US made bullet, and we were able to offer it at a price point that was pretty much unheard of. So probably the reason why we sold nearly all of them. So thanks to your patience as we got all those orders out. Point being is that deals like these come around only once in a while. And even though most of our deals are pretty incredible, sometimes we only have enough for apparently one weekend, and hopefully you can actually stretch that out and shoot them over a longer period of time than we were selling them for. So that being said, we'll move on to something else that's a little unique, and another product that we don't get that often, but when we get it, we try to offer at a really good price. This is a Sierra 147 grain JHP bullet. This is a Sportsmaster bullet, again a US made bullet. Extremely tight tolerance on this, and a really good option for anybody loading something a little bit heavier. If you're trying to get something subsonic, that might be a really good option for you as well. You're not going to find that for less anywhere else. Again, these are all brand new bullets. None of these are pulls, and that's important to know because the quality is consistent on all of them, and you can expect that. We'll be bulk packaging most of these, but they're brand new. Next thing we're going to move on to is really become one of our flagship bullets, and that's the Dead Nuts 9mm 124 grain JHP. Now, we've actually had these for about a year now, and we've run sales from time to time, running a promotional sale right now because we just partnered with Dead Nuts, so we're their exclusive retailer in the United States, which we're really excited about. So you can get these for $89 for 1,000, which is a pretty good price. A US made jacketed hollow point bullet, not plated, actual jacketed hollow point bullet for 8.9 cents a piece. So if you're looking for something even more different than that, we have another option which has been extremely popular. We've sold millions of these already. This is a copper polymer matrix frangible bullet. So it's composed primarily of copper, and it has a polymer base in it, which actually keeps the bullet together. Now, these are different than some of the traditional frangible bullets that are very brittle. Now, these will potentially break if you over crimp them, but they also provide a really good training opportunity. Whether you're shooting steel at close range or you're just looking for something that's lead-free, you have an opportunity to load probably one of the most unique bullets, and we're still running a sale on these. They're only 4.7 cents, which is pretty much unheard of in the realm of new bullets. So we're able to offer these at an extremely competitive price, and that's part of the reason that we sold so many. Now, we have probably 10 different bullet options, maybe even more, for 9mm currently available. Most of them are different in some way. Maybe the weight's different, the bullet nose style is different, the composition of them is different. One of the things we also have, because we sell unique products, is our own load data forum that you can access through our website. There's people there posting all the time, especially about things like the 94 grain, because it is unique, and it does take a little bit extra, I don't want to say care, but a knowledge to load them properly and efficiently. Without giving any actual load data recipes, I highly encourage you to go to the forum, and you can see what's been successful for hundreds, if not thousands, of people at this point. Most people reuse 9mm brass, and we totally understand that, but we have new brass options. We have unique options for new brass too. So this is brand new 9mm brass, and it's loaded with a lead-free primer. What's interesting about that is because we do have lead-free projectiles like the 94 grain I was talking about just a moment ago, and we also have some of the Inceptor ARX bullets for direct with Inceptor as well. Again, that's a copper polymer frangible bullet. We have them in the 65 grain variants, and then we also have them in other calibers as well. So you could essentially load a completely lead-free round. If you're looking to shoot somewhere in the indoors and you just don't want to be exposed to lead, that's an option that you have, and you can still do it for relatively cheap. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more fancy, we have some brand new Nosler 9mm plus B brass, and that's great for pairing with some of the defensive JHP bullets that we have. Now we have the Dead Nuts 124 grain right here. We also have a defensive variant of this. And of course, we carry other bullets from time to time, like the Sierra over here. So it's really nice brass. If you're looking to make your own defensive loads, or you just want to have some on hand for loading up some fancier ammo, that's an option as well. The bottom line is that we have not only really competitive prices for 9mm options, the stock keeps on growing. Unfortunately though, some of this stuff we can only get once. So if you pick it up now, glad you get a chance to get it. If you wait on it, it might be gone. But that being said, we're always looking to try to get new stuff. We're always appreciating the recommendations and the questions that we get from our customers. So please keep sending those. In the meantime, go ahead and check out the site. You can click on 9mm as far as an option on the site, and you can check out everything we have.